What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat tonight. Obviously, guys, today it was an emotional game for Laker fans and just basically all NBA fans around the world who has been watching the careers of LeBron James and Dwyane Wade. I mean, obviously they have a history together. I mean, they are best friends. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, the history between these two players playing their last game ever, because as we all know by now, Dwyane Wade is obviously going to retire at the end of the season, and it's just basically his final run in the NBA. And obviously today's game, it was just an emotional game for Laker fans and Miami Heat fans, and especially the NBA world. I mean, obviously, like I said, it was just really emotional. And obviously the Laker fans there, they gave him a standing ovation, and I believe there was a tribute for him as well. And obviously it was just a great moment to really witness on this day for NBA fans, Laker fans, and Miami Heat fans. And guys, I just honestly, to be honest, on a personal note, I mean, I was a huge Dwyane Wade fan. I mean, if I had to rank Wade, D Wade, of where he ranks in the best shooting guards in this league in history, he's basically top 5. To be honest, guys, I mean, there's no comparison of his greatness that I can honestly say. He was like basically, I don't want to go too far with this, but he was like in the conversations of like Kobe Bryant, those certain players that were just driven and dedicated to his team. And obviously he was dedicated to win, and he won a championship with the Miami Heat and in 2006 with Shaq. And obviously, he just built a dynasty in the Miami Heat organization, and with the help of LeBron James gaining his the type of leadership that he brought to the team. And obviously, D Wade was just the type of guy who most people just admired. And obviously he was the type of guy who will definitely be remembered in the NBA world. And he's definitely, guys, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And obviously with the Miami Heat organization, I guarantee you his jersey number will be retired. And he had a great run in the NBA, and obviously I'm going to miss him. And honestly, guys, I am, because he was just one of those players that I just really admired. And he was just basically one of my favorite players out of the 2003 draft class that I just really appreciated and admired because of his greatness. And obviously what he brought in 2006, a championship to the city of Miami, is just really brought to the realization that he is an amazing player, and he will be recognized as the best shooting guard in NBA history, with the list of also the greatness of past shooting guards in history like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. I mean, the list goes on. He'll be remembered, and obviously I'm going to miss him in the NBA. But obviously, guys, we're going to talk about today's game. Obviously, like I said, it was an emotional game for all NBA fans and Lakers and Miami as well. But, seeing LeBron James playing one last time against his best friend, his banana boat buddy, and just basically a brother to D Wade, and just seeing them play for the last time, and it was just a great game for the Lakers and also for LeBron James. Obviously they came to play obviously in the third and fourth quarter. I saw a little glimpse of the Miami Heat playing aggressively in the second quarter, and it really showed that they wanted to be aggressive tonight. But obviously the Lakers wanted this win more than ever, and obviously they want to get a W for to be honest, LeBron James obviously playing his last game against D Wade, and obviously I mean, the opposite. I mean, D Wade playing his last game against LeBron James, and it's just was supposed to be a very important game for Laker fans and especially for LeBron James. Obviously tonight, for the results of the game, the Lakers, they played very well. They played aggressively to the basket, and obviously they just really wanted to win this game. And all credit comes to not just LeBron James, but to Kyle Kuzma, who I believe tonight averaged a season high 33 points out there tonight with, I believe, 7 rebounds. I mean, the guy was just really all over the place tonight, and I'm really impressed of his performance for these last couple of games. I mean, this guy has been averaging about 20 points per game for almost maybe 3 to 4 games now. And guys, I honestly have to say, you know, Kyle Kuzma is really taking advantage of learning from LeBron James. I mean, I honestly can really see him being that sort of player that can really learn from somebody like LeBron to someday become an all-star in this league, or maybe a superstar in the making. Obviously, he has that talent and that the type of talent that he brings to the table will really help out his chances to possibly be better in this league. And I just really can't wait to see more out of Kyle Kuzma throughout this season. And I honestly can say, guys, that he has a bright future ahead of him, and I just really rooting for him to really become something special in this league, and I just really can't wait for more out of Kyle Kuzma. So great job tonight for Kyle Kuzma. Obviously tonight with LeBron James, I believe he had 28 points out there with, I believe he averaged nearly a triple-double tonight with 9 rebounds and I believe 12 assists. So obviously he averaged a double-double, but you know, he was nearing a triple-double tonight. But a really great performance out of LeBron James, and especially for tonight. I mean, playing the last time against his brother D Wade, and you know, it's just it was just a great moment to see him averaging this good, and you know, just playing very well tonight against D Wade. So it was just a really great moment for Laker fans to witness, and especially for Miami Heat fans and also NBA fans around the world. And it was just a great performance out there for LeBron James. Lonzo Ball tonight, honestly, he had a decent game tonight. He had 10 points, and I believe he had, I'm guessing on top of my head, I believe he had like 7 rebounds. I'm guessing on top of my head here, but I believe he had 3 steals and 2 blocks. So obviously he was there defensively, and he really helped out the Lakers in like second and third quarter. So it was really a great help for Lonzo Ball to be a great defensive player out there tonight, and just being a floor general and just being a defensive playmaker out there tonight. So a great, decent performance out there for Lonzo Ball defensively. I just hope that he can possibly improve his shots soon, because you know, we're just hoping that he can really improve. But obviously, guys, I'm just loving Lonzo's game as of late, and I hope that he keeps us up defensively as always. But it was just great to see sometimes a little bit out of him shooting wise. So I just want to see that type of performance. But overall tonight, he had a decent performance. Josh Hart, I believe he had 9 points out there tonight, and JaVale McGee also, I believe he had 4 points out there tonight. So it was just a good performance for both players. Let's talk about the bench. KCP tonight had 11 points out there tonight, and I really think, guys, for KCP's performance tonight really showed that, you know, he possibly trying to build a sort of resume for a potential trade that could happen on Saturday, December 15th for Trevor Ariza. Like I mentioned in my last video about the sort of rumors about Lakers potentially engaging in talks for a potential trade for Trevor Ariza with the Phoenix Suns. I believe they're still engaged in talks, and I believe they're going to ask for possibly another team to be attached to this potential trade, but it still remains to be seen. Obviously, nothing new has been put out there, but I believe there's a couple of teams who might possibly join this sort of blockbuster trade. It's either the 76ers or possibly Washington, but I still believe that this trade could possibly happen, but still remains to be seen, and I hope something will go down very soon, because obviously Laker fans, and including myself, really want Trevor Ariza to return to LA and just come back home and obviously compete with the Los Angeles Lakers for potential, not just a playoff run, for maybe a divisional Western Conference, something like that. I mean, he really brings to the table like defensive ability with a little bit of a shooting aspect to his game, and obviously the Lakers want that, and you know, most Laker fans want to see him return to the Los Angeles Lakers. So still remains to be seen, but obviously KCP tonight had a decent performance, and obviously from shooting threes to really help out the Lakers boost their lead, I believe, in the second and third quarter at times, but unfortunately it wasn't really him that really helped out the Lakers get this win. It was obviously Kyle Kuzma and the starting lineup, so it was just a decent performance out there for KCP. But overall, guys, for tonight's game, obviously, like I said in the beginning, it was just an emotional game for Laker fans to watch, especially for me, for obvious reasons, you know, with D Wade, you know, potentially retiring at the end of this season, and excuse me, with him leaving, with him retiring in the NBA at the end of the season. It's just a really great moment for Laker fans to witness, and obviously, with LeBron James playing his last, playing against his brother, his friend, for the last time, it's just going to be really emotional. To really see D Wade go. I mean, obviously, you know, he really brought a lot to the NBA, and especially his game, and obviously, you know, his leadership and what he does to the community, and also just basically what he does for young players who come into this league. And he's that type of veteran guy who really is really what most NBA fans admire him, not just about his game, but obviously the man that he is. And obviously, guys, I'm really going to miss him. He was just one of my favorite players to watch also, and I honestly have to say that he is one of the best shooting guards in NBA history, and it's just going to be really sad to see him, not to see him in the NBA anymore. And, you know, I just know that he's, whatever he is at, he's going to have a great success wherever he is, and obviously he is going to be missed in the NBA, and it's just going to be very hard to really see him retire at the end of this season. So guys, please comment down below, give me your thoughts about this Lakers game. Did you guys obviously felt emotional tonight? I mean, for me, I did. And it was just really sad to, no, it wasn't really sad, it was just really such an emotional game. And, you know, just to witness the last time that, you know, LeBron will play against his friend, his buddy, D Wade, for the last time. And it's just, for me, it was just a emotional game, because also, you know, he's one of my favorite players. So, just guys, give me your thoughts about that. And I know I'm rambling for these past couple of minutes in this video, but you know, when it comes to D Wade, I just had to give my thoughts and my opinions and just how I feel about D Wade. You know, it's just, he's just one of those players that you obviously not going to see a lot of D Wade and most of these players that are coming in to play in the NBA. So he's just one of a kind. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. And just one last time, thank you, D Wade, for what you brought to the NBA, and I wish you the best after this season and retirement. Peace.